Odell, you talked after the game about not having your legs under you. Can you tell at practice if they'll be under you this week, or is it something that you won't know until the game?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer. It's just one of those things. The game, you can't emulate game speed. So just looking forward to this week, new opportunity. Again, we'll see.
You said you're exhausted. How long did it take you to recover?
Get a good night's sleep, come back. You know what I mean? Work the next day, and you just keep it going.
How much of the emotional exhaustion was there? You dealt with that more than physical.
I'm sure that's what I meant. I've been training hard, in great shape, so I'm sure it's not so much a physical, my legs weren't underneath, as much as just your emotions. Like I told you, it's been a long time to get back on that field, and you run out and you feel the love, your family's there, and you're just excited. So I'm sure it was more that than actual physical.
Yeah, I know you're a tough self-evaluator. When you watch the tape, what did you like that you did well, and what didn't you like from last week?
I like that I just played. Never got too high, never got too low. And there's obviously plenty of things I could work on, clean up, and that's what we do. We come here, we watch the film, reevaluate ourselves, see where we can get better, and then you kind of you work on that for the week.
It seemed throughout the game, Baker was looking to hit a home run with you, although it didn't happen. Was there conversation? It's there, it's not there.
It's just the game plan that we have. There's plays in there that we will have opportunities throughout the year, and I'm sure that we will hit them. And just whenever the opportunity presents itself, just make the most of it.
What's your relationship like with Justin Jefferson?
Funny. Since he was like, I can't even remember how old he was, coming to the facility. His brother. I played with his big brother, and just remember seeing him the same way how, like I was young growing up, and he kept evolving. Always knew he was gonna be a special player, and this is really like my little bro, like my family. Like, love him to death. Talked to him yesterday. Told him I'm be coming for that $600 that he might owe me, plus interest. From the championship game. So it's the only reason I'm making the trip is just to get this $400 to $600 from him. But he's definitely a special player. Just to watch him, how much he's evolved, what he's done, what he did in college, what he's done in the league, what he's going to continue to do. Love to see it.
Do you like seeing him challenge some of your records from the first couple of years in the league?
Absolutely. I think anybody who sets records knows that they're meant to be broken, and you would want to inspire someone to go out and do it. So I love it. I love the pace that he's on. I wish him, the longest, healthiest career that he could possibly have.
Hey, Odell, yesterday Baker was talking about Kareem Hunt, described his running style as like the Tasmanian devil.
Yeah.
And Mick was saying he just runs like a wild man. What does it mean to have a guy out there who like fights for every yard the way he does?
It's everything. To be on his team, that's the guy that you want on your team and not running against you. And I say he runs like a bull, like a bucking bronco or something. I don't know. It's an unorthodox style that is very efficient, and I don't think many people want to tackle him. So he's gonna fight for every yard. We need those tough yards. He's gonna put his nose in there. He can make you miss. In space, he can catch, and he can pass. So he's all around guy.
Although when you analyze your own game, how important is catch percentage in your mind? Targets versus catch.
I think I used to get hung up on all of that stuff. To me, it really is. It is what it is at this point. Anything that hits my hands, I want to catch. That's just going to be the goal always. Want to get open, catch the ball.
What's Jarvis been like beyond the scenes?
He's been great. As far as, it's not easy to go through that. Never missing a game, just being the guy that he presents, which he really is, and to himself and to the world. A tough, player, and just for him to have to sit, I know it's not easy to deal with, but he's been great. He's helped me as far as the film. He's helped everybody on this team. He's still been there. He's still a leader of this team. He's still, he's juice. He is the juice of the team. So it's been great that he's still been around, just showing us that he's, even when he can't be in it, he's in it.
You take it upon yourself to show him that support that, you know, he was able to show you during your comeback?
It's not even, take it upon myself. It's just a natural thing. You know, this is like legit my brother. We live 5 minutes away from each other. I'm going to go pop over there every day, even when he don't want me to, check on him. You know, he's sitting there playing the game, just kick it, whatever. You know, I'm going to be there for him, always.
Do you think if they hadn't put him on IR, he would have been back in a week or two? Or less?
He'd be trying right now. You know, I don't find it easy for him to miss any time, but he would definitely be trying to be out there.
Hey, Odell, Coach fancies as even keel as they come. He doesn't give you much or tip his hand, but can you sense that this week means a little more to him going back to Minnesota where he was there for 14 years?
You know, I think, like you said, he's even keel, so he seems it's just another game. I'm sure there's a little bit of, a little bit in there, but he doesn't express that. He approaches it the same way he's approached every other week. Wants to go out there and be 1-0 this week.
How's your shoulder? I saw you were limited yesterday.
Well, I wasn't limited. That's not that I know of.
Okay. Feels all right.
Remember taking all the reps. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just, yeah, it is what it is.
What do you think of when you think of a matchup with Andrew Peterson?
I mean, he's part of the reason why, like a Jarvis and I went to LSU. He was like one of those people that inspired the culture there. So we've always looked up to him. This is always someone who, I have a deep respect for, and I've always loved this game. He's a phenomenal corner. I know he's been in there 10 plus years. I still look at him as one of the best corners in the league. And it's always exciting. I haven't got to match up with him too many times, but it's always exciting to be able to see him play and go against him.
And I know a guy that you and Jarvis have talked about having a relationship with too is Grant Delpit. What have you seen from him, with him getting back on the field, and how happy are you that he's been able to do that?
Very, very happy for him, especially. I know the amount of work it takes to get back on the field, and he's put in the work, each and every day, and he's starting to. You can really see him coming along, and the player that we all know that he is and will be, and I'm happy that he's finally back out there.
It seemed like your first 3 or 4 targeted plays, you were held.
Yep.
Was that more than normal?
I don't know. At this point, I'm not looking for any flags. I'm not looking at the refs. I'm just here to play. Like I told you, I'm in a different space. I know that I'm probably going to get grabbed, and we're just going to play through it. It is what it is,
First one for sure, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's when that all happened. So, could have been a flag. It could have not been. I don't get hung up in it anymore.
That's when the shoulder happened?
Yeah, you go watch it.
I saw him hold it, but I didn't see it pop out.
Quick.
If Baker gives you one more step there, is that a big gain?
I don't know. I don't live in the hypotheticals anymore. It's it's gone. It's out there. It's a play that I can never get back, like many other ones. So, just keep it moving forward. Focus on this week, and be the very best team we could be.
Would you talk about that in the film session when you're watching it with Baker?
I mean, we talk about things, but I don't know if we look back and be like, if I would have got one more step, could I? It's a quick play. Move on. 80 other plays in the game.